Here we go. It's March 30th, and this is our series, Alone Together During This Corona Challenge. I'm happy that you're here. My name's Sarah McLean, and this series is featuring meditation teachers and faculty from the Meditation Teacher Academy at McLean Meditation Institute. And today we are really lucky, as in most mornings in the Pacific at 9 a.m. as well as 12 p.m. Eastern, and I think it's 5 p.m. in Europe, to have Suzi von Mensenkampff. She is not only a course advisor, she's also someone who really walks her talk when it comes to meditation and living a meditative lifestyle and a mindful lifestyle. And she's also a meditation teacher, of course, a yoga teacher, an Ayurvedic practitioner, and she's what the Chopra Center would call a Vedic master. So I'm so happy you're here today, Suzi. It's great to have you here. I'm going to unmute you here, and we'll let you take it away.
Thanks, Sarah. You're always so generous with your intros there. I feel like, who's she talking about? It's great to see everybody here. It's great to see some of our familiar faces, people who were with us all last week, and a lot of new faces as well. A lot of local people from Europe are on the call this afternoon. So I'm really grateful. We're up over 60 people now at the moment, and I'm sure there'll be a few more joining over the next couple of minutes again. So last week, when I was guiding the meditations, I was looking at the laws of the day. Every day we looked at this book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And this week I've chosen a different book, which is this beauty. So hopefully you can see it. Simple, Easy, Everyday Meditation by Sarah McLean. So this is a book that all the teachers in our teacher training academy get to teach from. And I love it because it's really covers everything. As it says, it does what it says on the tin. It's really simple, it's easy, and it's for every day. So as we allow a few more people to join the call, and before we begin the meditation, I'm going to page 11 here to share just a couple of meditation misconceptions. So some of you might be quite new to this practice, and maybe you're not quite sure whether it's the right fit for you or something that you can or can't do. So I'm going to have a quick look at the misconceptions here. So the first one is I can't stop thinking. So that's totally not true, because thoughts are a natural part of everybody's meditation practice. So if you find that you stop hearing what I'm saying and you are thinking about what you're going to make for dinner or whether you let the dog out, that's totally natural. That's part of it. As soon as you become aware that you're thinking about something else, you just gently bring your awareness back to wherever we are in the meditation. You just very gently guide yourself back and begin again every single time. The next one is I'll have to work really hard to concentrate and meditate correctly, as if there's a right and wrong. There's no wrong in meditation. It's just the one that you didn't do really is all that's wrong. So just showing up every day, and even if you're feeling a little bit more stressed than usual, just sit and stick it out for the duration that you've chosen to practice for. So even if it's a 5-minute breath awareness, or 20-minute, or it's a half hour, whatever you're choosing, stay with it. And remember, the point is not to concentrate too hard. Allow yourself, just imagine you're just taking this breather with your eyes closed and you're beginning to settle your breath. And the other biggest misconception that I hear all the time is I don't have time. Well, the beauty is at the moment we all have loads of time. So now that we're not allowed out. So I really recommend, you might notice the accumulation of stress in your system at the moment. I certainly notice it in mine. As I read I keep in touch with the newspapers and stuff like that, and just keeping in touch with family members around the world and everything. And I do feel the stress accumulates in my system, and the antidote to stress is actually meditation. So I notice that I can reduce that accumulation by coming and going into like a meditation, even if it's only for 10 minutes at sometimes, but doing it regularly is the key. So as stress may accumulate, you must remember that the meditation is an accumulative practice. So the more frequently you do it, the more you'll start to settle your central nervous system again, especially at this time. So with all the time in the world, I highly encourage you to do it as many times as you can. And the last one that we're going to look at is this one that Sarah says, my knees don't bend like that. So a lot of people see pictures of people doing meditation in a lotus position, you know, looking all beautiful and zen, sitting on top of a rock. And, you know, I definitely posed for those pictures myself. But truly, you know, you don't have to sit like that. You sit on your sofa like I'm doing here. You sit at your desk like a lot of you are doing. Just some people might be sitting in their car. Just sit comfortably is the most important thing. So it's not about trying to attain a particular look that you've seen on, you know, yoga magazine. It's about really just making yourself comfortable and being able to kind of support yourself. So ideally you don't lie down to meditate. That's a different thing. That's called relaxation, and I encourage you to do plenty of that too. But for meditation, ideally have yourself sitting upright, but not with a poker back, straight back. Just allow your back with its natural curves, just checking in that your shoulders are soft and down, resting your hands on your lap and uncrossing your legs. I think that's enough misconceptions for today. Let's begin. We're up at 66, so that's a good number to start with. So with meditation, as you're sitting comfortably, there's a choice then about your eyes. You can have your eyes open and have them just capped so that you're gazing lightly at the floor without focusing on anything in particular. Otherwise, if you're comfortable and feel settled and safe, I invite you to close your eyes now. So closing your eyes, what we're going to do today is we're going to scan our bodies. So I want you just to do a very quick scan. Imagine you're scanning now from the top of your head all the way down through your body, down your legs to your feet. And notice, are you holding any tension anywhere in your body? Can you feel maybe there's something niggling you, something where there's a bit of tension or tightness? And maybe there's just some part of your body that's just trying to get your attention right now. And I invite you now to bring your awareness to that part. And taking a long, slow, deep breath in, imagine that with each breath, that's beginning to soften now. And you're giving it all your attention, your full attention in this moment. We'll release any tension that you're experiencing. And from here, we're going to scan the whole body now. And we'll do something first before we scan the body. I want you to really draw in everything, like really tense everything up. Tense up your fists, tense up your chest, tense up around your bum, your thighs, your feet, your face. Squish it all up. Really, really tense, 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 tense everything for just a moment, and then let it go. And now we're going to scan the body. And our intention while we scan your body is to relax it and release any accumulated stress or tension for the next few minutes. So let's begin at the soles of your feet. Allow your awareness to just notice and having the intention to release all tension from your feet, your toes, your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips. Release all stress and physical tension now from the front of your body, allowing it to soften. Become aware at the back of your body. Just gently moving your awareness up from the lower section to the midsection, all the way up to towards the top of the spine, allowing space between your shoulder blades softening around your shoulders, breathing naturally. Bring your awareness down both arms now to your hands and your fingers, your thumbs. Just letting go if you're clenching anything, release and relax now for the next few minutes. Become aware of your upper chest, noticing the gentle rise on each breath in and how it gently falls as you breathe out. Become aware of your neck, your throat, becoming aware of the back of your head, both ears, eyes, your cheeks, your nose. Allow your mouth to soften now and close gently. If you notice that you're holding any tension across your jaw, you can lightly have it so that the tip of your tongue is lightly touching the ridge, which is behind the two front upper teeth. This will soften your face and jaw muscles. And breathe now through your nose, if you're comfortable to do so. Feel your whole forehead now softening out, and the scalp, your whole top of your head, your whole head together. Let's take another long, slow, deep breath in as we really give our body now everything it needs to relax and surrender in this moment. Breathing in, filling your belly, breathing all the way down into your belly, and then letting it go. Release the breath. And for the next few moments, I invite you to practice breath awareness. It's simple. All you do is just notice each breath as it occurs naturally. And if your attention wanders off, just come back and remind yourself that I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do right now in this moment apart from breathing and just sitting in your own stillness and silence. And on the next inhale, I invite you to use your breath as your guide and guide your awareness now and your attention inward. So you're moving from the external environment and moving your attention inward. We'll move our awareness into the center of the chest to the heart. We call this Anahata chakra in yoga. But this is your heart center. And just keep drawing your awareness back to your heart as we cultivate the qualities of the heart. The qualities of your heart are love and compassion. This part of the practice we call heart-centered breath. Breathing in and out from the heart. Breathing in love and compassion. And feel those qualities expanding across your chest. By simply bringing your attention back every time it drifts away. Keep gently coming back to your heart and feel that expansion of love and compassion. And allow that energy of love and compassion now to spill out from your heart, and imagine that it's going to all of the cells in your body, to all of the bones, muscles, to all of the systems in your body, all the way to the tips of your toes, to your fingers, to the top of your head. Imagine now that your whole body is radiating love and compassion, filling yourself up now. And as you fill up your whole body this way, to make space, you're releasing any accumulated stress and tension now. It's being replaced by these beautiful qualities of your heart, qualities of love and compassion. And feel those qualities now ripple out from your heart, from your whole body, filling up the room that you occupy. The ripple effect of this practice is now filling the room, and now your whole house or apartment or your office, the whole building that you occupy. Imagine it's being filled up with the qualities of love and compassion. And sending it outside now to your street, to your neighbors, to your community, to the ones that you know, the ones that you've yet to meet, that you don't know perhaps. And just feel this ripple effect as we all meditate together in this moment on love and compassion. Imagine that we're interconnected. And the power of this beautiful collective now is rippling out across all of our communities, our counties, our cities, our countries. And there are no borders. And if there's anybody that you love and care about, that you want to send this energy to in particular, take the next couple of minutes to do that. Feel those qualities of love and compassion rippling out wherever you choose now. And imagine these people are just being filled up by our intention and by this collective energy that we are cultivating. And maintaining your awareness at your heart center, I invite you now to ask yourself, what am I grateful for? Simply ask the question silently to yourself now. What am I grateful for in this moment? And allow whatever is within you to bubble up in your own awareness, letting it come and go like small bubbles floating out into the air. All the things that you are grateful for. And knowing that when we are grateful, we really are shifting our set point. Feeling now that we are connected. And just feeling all of the gratitude as it ripples out from your heart center. Grateful for all the people that are supporting us to stay at home at the moment and to do our part. And let's seal the mantra of I am grateful by bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Gently press the backs of your palms against your heart and silently repeat to yourself 3 times, I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. As we begin to bring this practice to a close, I invite you now to take a long, slow, deep breath in, filling up your belly. And take a stretch if you need to, and drawing the hands back down to your lap, just resting them and keeping your eyes softly closed for a few more minutes. Remember, we always go into this, what we call the integration of the practice, by taking a few minutes at the end to allow our awareness to gently come back, drawing all of our awareness back inward, bringing everything back. You can begin by becoming aware of the soles of your feet, wiggle your toes. Become aware of the palms of your hands and wiggle your fingers. Becoming aware of your neck and shoulders and just rolling them or gently moving them. If you wish, you can rub your palms together just to generate some heat at the palms of the hands, and then cup those palms over your eyes. Taking another long, slow, deep breath in and taking all the time that you need before gently coming out of this practice. And checking in with yourself, how are you feeling? What I love to do as well at the end is just to do another quick body scan and just scan your body now compared to when you did it at the beginning of the practice, and just notice, how are you feeling? Notice your soles of your feet. Notice your legs, your knees, all of the joints in your body, the elbows, the wrists, the hips, the neck. Just notice all of the different joints and just feel the benefits of doing the practice as you shift your state from possibly fight or flight into what we call rest and digest, activating your parasympathetic nervous system. And then look around you, look around at all of these incredible, beautiful people who joined us on our practice today. From all over the world. I know that I've seen in the chat there was people from everywhere. We have lots of people from Cork, I'm so proud to say. We have Florida, we have New York City, Seattle, we have Linda in Canada, Tara in California. And we have a few minutes before I finish the call. We have all the girls in the UK, Carol, Sarah, Lisa. And if anybody wants to share anything, you're more than welcome. Just unmute yourself and share whatever you want to. Ellen in Washington, DC. Anne Sussman in New Jersey, Mary Lou in Ontario. Wow. It's amazing where we all are. Like, we really are spread out across the world, like, which is pretty cool. Laurie in Boulder, Lee from Chicago. Hi, Leah. She's one of my students. And yeah, it's really cool that we're all here together, and that we've created this incredible ripple effect, sending it wherever we need. Does anyone want to share anything? Unmute yourself and take the floor.
Hi, Susie. Can you hear me? What did I do?
Yeah, go ahead. Can you hear her? No. I'm trying to unmute her, but I can't seem to.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I feel like I know some of you, and I don't have any idea who you are, but after seeing you the past week, I feel like I'm having a little party, even though I'm all by myself in my office every day. So thank you for doing this. And this is the most relaxed I have been in a long time today. That was fabulous. So nice to meet everybody. Thanks.
Thanks, Ellen. Anybody else? Come on. Who of the teachers that are on the call, because there's plenty teachers here, can give another, maybe a couple of those misconceptions to meditation? Who wants to take on the challenge? I challenge one of the teachers to do go on, Anne Sussman. I see you put your hand up.
Good morning, everyone. Honored to be here. Tomorrow I will be leading this class at the 10 a.m. Eastern time in New Jersey. So I love to describe this idea of, the thoughts are always there, and you can stay in your thoughts while you're meditating. There's nothing wrong with it. You're just daydreaming. But meditation actually happens in the choice point. In the moment you notice your attention has wandered off your focus, and we're focusing on breath right now, and you notice you're lost in a thought, you make a choice. You can stay and follow those thoughts, or you can choose to come back to the breath. And when you do that, in that choice point, that's really when the magic happens, because that's when you're training your attention to be right where you want it to be, on your breath. And you're doing that so that after the 20 minutes or so that you're sitting on your cushion and you're walking around in your life, you begin to notice quite quickly, wait a minute, I'm spinning in my thoughts. I'm not right here in the moment. And so you can pull yourself back over and over again, just the way you do while you're practicing out in the world. And that's really where the meditation begins to train your attention. And then that becomes a fluency of mindfulness to change the way you walk through the world. So yeah, great. Thank you, Susie. It's always so good to practice with you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you, Anne, and for describing that so beautifully about the choice point. And it is just that, what you said, that training of your attention to keep coming back, keep coming back. I often say it's like training a puppy to pee on the newspaper, just keep bringing them back, and then you begin to walk it into the world, don't you? Come on, any other teachers gonna give me one of these misconceptions from page 12 or 13? You can get out your book if you need to have a quick look at them. I'm going to stop the recording because I'll probably, okay.